The stories from Marrakech are particularly rich because they have three different influences. There's the tradition from the Middle East and from the Arabic storytelling tradition, and then there's the North African Berber civilization which has filtered down into these stories, and then finally some of them have elements from sub-Saharan Africa. So I think that's what makes them so rich. And they're really morality tales in which the underdog, often the poor, the downtrodden beggar, succeeds against the evil, scheming, rich sultan or vizier or corrupt judge. And that was very important for the original audiences of these stories because they would be poor people themselves, and in their own lives they wouldn't have had any material success or power or status. So I think that was their form of escapism, a bit like modern day cinema goers. They go to dream, and this is really what people gathered around a storyteller for. And they're just wonderful, quirky stories. For example, there's one about how the Sahara was created, and it says that in the early days of when paradise existed, when the Garden of Eden was there, that God would drop down grains of sand every time a man lied. And mankind thought, well, what's the problem? A few grains of sand won't make any difference. But of course, man lied so much that millions of grains of sand were collected on the earth to form this vast desert. And I think that's an example of just how wonderful and original these stories are.